Yo yo, what up, dude? What is good, my guy? Wait, what is this? Oh no, dude, I had that at one point. It was so bad. What symptoms do you have right now? Yeah, is it your throat? Oh my god, my throat was fucked. Like I couldn't sleep. But weirdly, like eating was the only thing that made it feel better, which created a very unhealthy relationship with food during that time. Oh my god, I feel for you. That was the worst sickness I've ever had. Like I've had COVID twice. And the first time with COVID kind of sucked. I just had like the shitty symptoms for forever. The second time I had COVID, it was only bad the day I found out that I got COVID. And then it was oddly it wasn't too bad like the rest of the time I had it. But holy fuck, the neurovirus was terrible. Really? Okay, I didn't have that. Um, it was just unbelievable throat pain. Like, I don't wish that upon anybody. Actually, I did have. I never mind. You know what? I did actually. The first day I had. I was throwing up a lot and I was pooping a lot. I actually kind of forgot about that. Yeah, the first day was awful. Hey, there you go. There's one way to lose weight. That's crazy though. I'm sorry, dude. That is, yeah, the one sickness that whooped my ass. Like, I very, knock on wood right now. I'm knocking my desk just to make sure. I very, very rarely get sick. And if I do, it's usually because I started to be unhealthy. So like, and it's happened the only 2 times I've gotten sick within the last year. Happened both the same way because I was super, super into the gym and I was watching what I ate. I was really fucking healthy. And then I had basically cheat days. And then those cheat days carried on and I just kept on like eating like shit and then not taking care of myself. And both times I did that, I got hella fucking sick right after. So I guess the key for me is don't take a break from the gym and eat like shit. Which, honestly, I've kind of been like, I've still been going to the gym a lot, but I haven't really been caring about what I'm eating lately, which has been since pretty much Thanksgiving, dude. I just like went crazy during Thanksgiving and I haven't really disciplined myself again. It's not necessarily bad food that I've been having though. It's more or less just the amount of food I've been having. And it's probably healthy, considering I'm not like a big guy. And I do train pretty hard at the gym, but I want to see my abs always. So right now, I don't know why. I had red sickness before I logged out last time. So I'm trying to respect that. I thought red sickness didn't go away when you logged out. So I'm gonna just farm light feathers for a little bit to respect the red sickness. I actually was almost certain. I think minimum I need probably around 21 right now. But I'm kind of scared to fuck up again. The last stream I was so bad. I should not have played the last stream, to be honest. I kind of forced it, and I knew my practice wasn't great, but I was kind of hoping for some reason it would just pan out fine. Never a good idea, especially when you're doing something like this. Dude, okay, here's my plan. So, I think I would potentially go for it. However, I would also make it worth my while and do like a subathon for it. So like I want to have like almost a closing chapter in a way to do a 1 to 16 one session. Granted, I don't have like the endurance that I used to. Like when I used to play, I would play for like 16 hours a day, no problem, just giga nerd shit because I love the game. I don't have that anymore, so I don't think my energy would be that amazing. However, I think if I have a goal in mind, being that, and I'm getting some support, I would, I'd probably try and do it. Yeah, I think if I do the 1 to 60, it would have to be like some way for me to get it panned out. So it'd be like, a subathon where like I'm thinking I'd start with like bare minimum. I'm playing 8 hours that session. And then I'd have to, obviously I wouldn't be like, I'm not like some crazy streamer. So I'm not going to get that many subs, but, do something where each sub is, adding time, obviously. And then it would be kind of fun for the community as well. I mean, if I'm gonna do this suffering, I gotta get something from it, you know? But we'll see. So I unfortunately, not even unfortunately, I'm happy. I'm gonna be traveling here on the 20th. So it would have to be when I get back. 16 hours a day and 50 hours of focus are worlds apart. They are, but I've done some crazy shit before. So obviously when I was doing the hardcore 1 to 60, I think my first session was 40 hours and I did like back-to-back like 30s pretty much. And I could tell you I'd rather just do like from that's worse. Like I would much rather do, instead of doing like back-to-back 24 hours, I would much rather just do one long ass session. Cause like sleeping and not getting full sleep during like a launch is worse in my opinion. But I also did, this is gonna sound crazy, but I did a 42 hour, basically my work does crazy, at least when I was working, they did crazy overtime offerings, and they had a competition going on, and I was trying to help someone who I cared for a lot, and so I was gonna win the extra money for them by working the most OT. And so I basically did a 42-hour session and donated that money to them when I won. But yeah, I definitely can do some sick shit when my head's when I have some goal in mind. I've had a couple 50-hour pushes for dude, yeah, that's crazy. I think that was the longest I stayed up, was like basically I was at work for like 42 hours, and then So before that, I was up for like an hour, and then at the end, I was up for an hour. So I was probably up 44 hours total. And honestly, I didn't feel that bad. As like it didn't feel amazing, but I'm so out of it at that point that like it didn't feel as bad as you would expect. I think it definitely comes down to what you're consuming and clearly the sleep you have going into it. I'm kind of not getting any life feathers now. But yeah, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Are these things gonna drop me any life feathers? I need at least 21. I would like to have like 24-ish because I think 21 is gonna make me play a little different. Yo, what up, King? What up, my guy? But yeah, I do want to do another attempt at some point, and it could be a 1-session attempt if the support is good. Otherwise, it'll end up just being a situation where I'm doing similar to this, just like consistent 8 hours. Obviously, towards the end of this run, I wasn't prepared because I haven't done any of this shit before, but it'd probably be for the next run, just like consistent 8-hour sessions until I hit max. Thing I don't know if I want to do is I should write a guide out for this so it's easy to not get off track, and then if I forget anything. But dude, writing the guides can be so time consuming. I wish I had a laptop so I could do it while I was on my vacation, but I don't own a laptop. I should go buy one and then return it when I get back. That would be the smart thing to do. I did a 52-hour session in Season of Mastery, but it was too far behind. Yes, that's insane. You guys doing 50s are built diffy. I think the good news is if a classic ever comes out again, unless they like delay the launch and fuck me up, I don't think I would ever have to do a 50-hour session. We got a fuck ton of light feathers at first. Maybe the other birds dropped more. We ended up getting like 10 instantly. Now it's been a little bit slow. Honestly, at least when I did the crazy back-to-back stuff for hardcore launch, definitely I was having chocolate protein shakes, and I was having no caffeine, and I did peanut butter sandwiches, weirdly, and it kept me over pretty nice. I think the no caffeine's the way. But I feel like if I did a session now, I would probably even do caffeine. I'm kind of a caffeine addict lately. I don't know what... Oh, actually, I do know what triggered it. I randomly started taking, like... Or buying, like, energy drinks one day for the gym. And, dude, I don't know if you guys have had, like, the Ghost energy drinks. They are so fucking good. They have, like... a lot of popular branded things. Like they have the grape Welch's flavor. They have Swedish fish. I'm not a Swedish fish person, but it actually is so good. They have some green sour apple, some basically a bunch of stuff. Blue raspberry sour patch. Everything tastes insane. I'm kind of an addict for it. It's bad. It's actually so bad. Another thing that's my I'm an addict for, and I think it's because for some reason when I was a kid I was a super picky eater, and I would look at things and be like, oh, if it looked weird, I was literally that kid that if it looked like super colorful and weird, I would just say I didn't like it without even actually trying it. So when I was a kid, I had like sushi once, and I think I had a roll with like a bunch of cream cheese in it, and I like cream cheese, but it was so much that when I took a bite of it, it like just almost exploded in my mouth. And ever since then, when I was a kid, I just never tried sushi until about until last year. And now, like, I love it, and I get poke bowls and shit like that all the time too. And that's my other addiction: poke bowls and just any sushi roll. I'm glad I am not a picky eater anymore, even though a lot of it was like mental. I wasn't the kid who only ate chicken nuggets, but I was damn near. I've finally grown up. I want to get like, at least 24. I can't hearth either because I'm pretty sure I hearthed last time. So I'm going to have to... I'll kill these and then work my way back and I'll fly. And then hopefully I won't choke ZG. I'm pretty nervous about it though. I'm pretty lazy too, to be honest. Like I don't do anything crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I'll like cook eggs and shit like that for my breakfast in the morning. I love eggs. But, like, I'm not sitting there, like, making a meal for an hour. Like, I'm not that dedicated, you know? I'll just do, like, the bare minimum things. I'm surprised I love eggs still. I've had, honestly, eggs are probably the one thing I've consumed the most of in my life. There was, like, a segment when I was living at my parents' where I had egg sandwiches probably every single day for a year. And I will tell you what, I would still probably be fucking those up if I wasn't trying to watch what I eat. Because I mean, I would have like cheese and bread on it, which isn't bad, but now I just have actually I got some. I haven't been like a big rice cake person. I got some recently that are like, I don't know. I have to go check in my kitchen what they are, but they are like some herby oregano rice cakes. Oh my god, those things are actually fucking insane. I think I started a new addiction there too. Like, give me one more. Really? Sugar-free chocolate syrup and a carton of egg whites, and I just chug it for breakfast. I know my sister's fiance is at one point. I don't think he does it anymore, but he was the guy that would just go out there and drink egg whites. And it was like, obviously he didn't fucking enjoy it, but like just to get it down and get that protein in. I'll kill these last few birds and then head to hell. Again, I still don't have a human to practice on, so like it could be a similar situation. I am gonna finish this run no matter what today, and I'm not gonna be a bitch. Worst comes to worst. If I run out of light feathers because I'm dying so much, I'm just going to go and do Sunken Temple. But let's hope it doesn't get to that point. I should be fine on feathers, I think. Now we're getting them all. What the hell? The question becomes, do I... I gotta repair. I don't think... Oh, there's a repair guy here, actually, right? By the tent. I want to be... Like, if I do a one session or another attempt at the 160... I think I still actually want to try human. And it's not because I think it's better. I actually don't think it's better. Maybe it is. Early on, it is, for sure. And I don't know how much this spirit has affected this run. But I kind of just like the idea of paving my own path. I think gnome, at least 1 to 22, is like really carved out. And like, there's not too much you can do in terms of rerouting there. I kind of like human, and that's why I got into like the 1 to 10s, is that, yeah, I think doing your own stuff just is more intriguing, and discovering something just keeps you more, I guess, trying to think of the right word, but I'm definitely more invested into something when I'm like discovering it myself. And so like that's kind of why I got into the whole human stuff. It's because like I saw the potential there for it to be better, and I still think it can be better. And I just don't think there's too much flexibility until after 22 as a gnome. Like there's some things you can do differently, but nothing like crazy that hasn't been seen before. So I think since I think I would probably follow a lot of the same steps as I did in this current run, which is like a few minor tweaks. But still, this is like my thing. Like I wrote this guide instead of me just following Tommy's. Alright, let's hope this does not go shitty though. It sucks though that it's like, obviously the bridge jump is different on gnome to human. That's what I was bitching about last time. It's a lot more strict on the human side. But there's also a few other points that I prefer gnome for the smaller hitbox. I got bored with speed super 1 to 20, got super refined on hunter like before when it was me and Zerant you could find huge shit. Yeah, see, like, and I think that's what captivated me in the beginning. And this was before Tommy releases 1 to 60 hardcore speedrunning guide. I was new to speedrunning, very new to speedrunning, but I was making my own guide, and it was honestly a lot of fun. And when you do that, I feel like you just have a better understanding of why you do things instead of just following that arrow that a lot of people do, which is totally fine. But yeah, and I don't know, it just made it more enjoyable. But then obviously when his shit came out, and I'm sure this is the same with some people watching me, is like, you basically have to steal from the best, and then from there, once you learn what like they're doing, then you can start adding your own shit. But yeah, so I kind of just copied Tommy for the beginning because he was obviously a lot better than me at the time, and so I scrapped my whole guide. I think I only went up to 33, but I had a lot of fun writing that guide, and I think with some of the 1 to 10 stuff too, I had a lot of fun discovering it and finding it out. I'm pretty over the 1 to 10s currently. I think I've pretty much mid-maxed the fuck out of the human area, and I know everything about it. And I feel like a lot of the other zones, I haven't played Horde, but a lot of the other zones seem to be pretty much finished off too. Like Gnome, you can't do anything. There's like, honestly, Gnome is so limited on what you can do. If I fell there, that would have been so sad. Pretty much the only quest you skip on Gnome is the Mechaneer Cogger whatever quest outside Gnomergan, where you kill the little leper gnomes. Like, that's the only quest you don't do, I'm pretty sure, off the top of my head. Everything else, like, and then you can skip like Trogs, the Trog quest in the starting zone. Like, everything else you kind of gotta do. Whereas like human, I feel like I have so many different options. And it doesn't feel like super straightforward. Let's do this. My practice character, the gnome that I have, basically he's 60 and he's on Dream Scythe. And I didn't want to practice with like really great gear. And I also kind of got tired of looking at my gear. So I went to the auction house yesterday and I literally just bought like a full-on black RP set. And I bought him like a Hanzo blade and I put like Fire Enchant on it, like just completely useless shit. His stats are terrible, but he looks like a badass. And now I'm looking at this character and I look like a moron. I'll have to show you it after if I remember. He's got, I randomly was yelling in trade chat, like asking to get invited to a guild so I could rock a guild tabard. But that character honestly is dope as hell. should practice this real quick while I'm waiting. This part is kind of annoying as human. Okay, it's not that bad actually. I just gotta not to be a bot. Mage could never go horde, right? You mean for like rank 1 purpose? I will probably, if I decide to do the TBC stuff, it'll be the TBC. Ow, what the fuck did I just do to my finger? It will be the, yeah, probably. I mean, I can't really give an honest opinion on it because I don't play horde. So like, my initial reaction is no, like it has to be alliance, but I have zero experience. Like I'm honestly weirdly probably not the person to ask that to, but I mean I'm just assume it's no. Yeah, because I think it's starting for, I think horde gets better for most classes later on because of the questing is my understanding. But you don't really quest later on mage anyway, so it's like you just care about the early levels. Love you, Vito. Going to get nerders for fam. All right, later, dude. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry you got the fucking shit sickness, like literally the worst one ever. Keep me updated on how you're doing. It's way slower on hunter, so it has to be worse on mage. I thought it was like potentially. Well, maybe this was like rumored. I thought people were saying maybe it could be faster on horde for most other classes besides mage, just because the questing towards the end. I think also the hunter stuff seems like it is faster. I mean, maybe not if you do ZF. I don't know, but on hardcore, like, did you see the 1 to 20 hunter record now? It was on like Fishy. He did it on hardcore. It was like really fast. Super impressive, honestly. I think it was done like a few months ago, but yeah, it was kind of cracked. He like went off and did Ragefire Chasm solos and some Wailing Cavern solo for the bosses. And I think his time is just barely over 5 hours. And I think the record before that was 5 hours and 30. So he like low-key shattered it. I get all those? Yeah. Why am I hate this. Like, I'm kind of nervous. Now that I'm on a character that matters, I'm like low-key a little bit nervous. So annoying. Uh-oh. Well, that was not planned. I haven't had that happen. I've never slipped there before. That was so sketchy. I fucking hate that those things are there. That's actually so annoying. I like it to a certain extent, but not on like dungeon pull stuff. Like things that I'm like fully invested into for a long time, I don't like. Like, why are you running through, man? Please give me some clear cast. There we go, finally. Problem is my mana's about to be shot. We're just getting no clear cast. Just don't want to get hit. Yeah, we're getting boned. Only one so far. And I had to use like so much mana on those to get this pull together too. There we go. Nice. Definitely gonna need our Evo. Yeah, this is gonna be a fuck ton of XP. Watch it, boys. Get ready. Finish the pull right now. Honestly, might cap out that rest of XP bar. And that we did. That we fucking did. Holy guac. That makes up for the shit show I had before last session. Traveler's backpack. Too bad we won't be playing this character. Okay. I didn't get anything worth value there, right? I think so. So stressful. Thank you, thank you. Actually, so stressful. Let me drink. I might die on the way out. That's just how these things go. We'll see, Dave. Oh lord, yeah, we're probably fucked. The boy who lived. Oh, it would definitely be painful. It would be so painful. But also, who else is gonna do it if I don't? Realistically, this would be like a one-time thing. But I don't know if I'll actually do it. We'll see. I reset, right? Yeah, I did. Alright. I was actually planning on not even doing the run today. I was gonna do it tomorrow morning because tomorrow's like the day I have to finish up everything for this run. Otherwise, I can't post it. That's just part of the rule setting, like 16 days or whatever. But I was like, you know, last time I didn't really feel that good and I forced my run and I was like, I kind of feel all right now. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just send this run right now while I feel like decent, instead of potentially waking up tomorrow morning and being like, I don't feel that great, I don't really want to do this, but I have to do this. I wouldn't say figured it out because I still didn't have a human, but I just kind of was, my thought process was, I'm gonna send a few runs on the ZG. I'm gonna finish this run today. Worst comes to worst, like I did have a few more reps in practice. I was like, worst comes to worst, I fail miserably again, but I'm just gonna go to Sunken Temple and finish it out. That's literally where my head is. Yeah, what up, Steve? Like, I got a few more reps, and now I'm getting more reps as human, currently. But yeah, I was more or less like, I'm gonna just send it, see what happens, and we're gonna finish the run no matter what today. If it takes 2 hours, amazing, I love it. If it takes 4 hours because I gotta go in Sunken Temple, so be it, but kinda gotta wrap it up. So, okay, my thought process is if I do a 1 to 60 in one session, I'm gonna try and make it worth my while. It would be after I get back from my vacation, potentially, if I decide I'm gonna do it. But I would do it as a subathon, so like I would start off playing 8 hours and then leave it up to the community to decide if I keep going or not. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing like 8-hour sessions until 60. But like, because I'm not a big streamer, I wouldn't make it outrageous for the subs. It would be like every sub adds like 15 or 30 minutes or something like that, just so I can get a little bit of support. Yeah, I was telling them, I still almost like, even though I've been bashing on human like non-stop during this whole run, I think it's just because I didn't have a practice character as human, but like I kind of want to stick as human because it's kind of my own thing at this point. Like everyone does gnome and gnome's pretty figured out, but for some reason I really want to just like stick on the new, hold on. I really want to stick with this potential of carving my own path for this race. Dude, I'm kind of stressed about this. Get up! Good God, they're so close, dude. I really don't want to Nova them because I've noticed Novaing them makes this part difficult. Like, I want them to all come across the bridge. Like, I don't like that. That's bad right there, and it's because I had to probably kind of cold earlier. Man, it's not great again. Donate to shorten the time. That's the first thing I glance at. I mean, fuck yeah, I'll take that. That's a bonus for me. Oh yeah, we can make that work. Please give me more clear cast this time. We got lucky towards the end, but oh, I gotta switch my mana. Fuck, my mana shield or my armor. I purposely didn't switch at the top because I saw the stragglers, but I should have had it on at the start of the bridge for sure. Well, no, so I do that burning, but only that's one thing done, but only if I notice I got every mob across the bridge. Otherwise, if I have the stragglers, I keep or our mage armor just in case they get to me. Cause that corner when I'm crossing, fuck, I do not like the tigers being there. The corner around the temple here is like really sketch. And so I can't hit them with a Nova through that, but if they melee me, at least they get slowed from the armor. I need some sort of clear cast here, man. This is gonna be a ugly, ugly one. Definitely next time around, I'm not using like any mana pots in ZG, or ZF, I mean. Like tempo pots, that is. Like I'll use them at 40 to 44, but I'm not using any past that because I fucking need mana pots here, dude. Like ZF, I'm not really scared for my life ever, but like this shit, like if I have to juggle this because the Crocs and the Tigers like sometimes are really delayed on some stuff, like on how they react, they don't juggle that smooth. At least we killed the Cubs, so we don't have to worry about the Cubs running away. Nice, that's a really good clear cast. I'm gonna shove it right here too. Unfortunately, I will be bridge juggling now in a second. have to. It does not. Honestly, it's just because I'm running out of mana getting to the pole. It's like I'm getting the shit beat out of me or something. Oh, I should not have done that, bro. I have to jump off early so I can not die here. This is gonna get really ugly in a second if I don't save it. It's so scary, bro. One minute on Evo. We're basically clenching our nut sack for a minute. Oh, they actually all went left there. Should have kind of taken advantage of that. Maybe I still can. Ah, they're not all gonna go left here. Yeah, no shot. See how some of them have like a mind of their own though? Oh, now we're gonna get them. All right. I can't complain. Better than none. Should be a level 2 right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. 56k. 56k in 15 minutes. That's pretty good. Yeah, I rank 1 Fire Blast is actually really nice. So I started doing Sunken Temple. I don't know if I can reach them here. I might be able to. I think it is worth though. Damn. Blue Central, huh? This, I guess, I don't know. That wasn't smart of me. Hey, let's go, Chris. Is it actually? Unfortunately, all this is getting vendored because I'm also on a dead server. It's not even like I could give it to anyone. It is a bit unfortunate. Kinda gotta wait on these, to be honest. Yeah, I have them all. Yeah, we're good. Hopefully I don't die. Yeah, it's hard to say, like, how fast the run would be, because I think on this run, I have a few hours of... I definitely have a few, like, at least in my head, 3 hours of improvement. However, rested XP is a thing during this run where it would not be in the other run, so it might just even out to about the same time. That's what I'm thinking. Future plans is a potential 1 to 60 one sesh when I get back from vacation. I think I get back the 27th or 28th. I leave here on the 20th. So that's why I kind of want to wrap this up. I have 4 days till I gotta go, and I gotta pack on and do some shit on the 19th. So realistically, I got too much time before I leave. It's always stressful, actually. But I just feel like it'd be cool because, like, obviously, I don't know. I could be in over my head because I'm not as degenerate as I once was. But, like, this is probably the one time I think this would happen. Maybe someone else would do it. But yeah, I honestly think, though, after I get past Murlocs, I probably, until I get here again, I feel like I'm kind of, knock on wood, like, smooth sailing, like, ZF after you get to 44, or honestly 43, I would even say, 43, you're kind of in repeat mode. And then Sunken Temple is about the same. I think I would try Sunken Temple at 50 or 51. 51 would only be because I'm like 90% sure. Maybe this is overkill, but I think I would want to just get Noggin Fogger in my next run. Depends though. I actually have limited my light feathers to 3 a run now instead of 5. It is a little bit tight with the 3. And I think that's why these mobs are about catching and killing me, is because how limited I am on my slow falls. But yeah, maybe the Noggin Fogger is overkill. I used to have better stamina, but not so much anymore. And that's why I'm like, I would have to do it like a subathon, because otherwise I'm not gaining anything from it. Noggin Fogger for Guzu Gold, true. I would probably just do this for everything. The same route that I ran here, just yeah, just make it cleaner. Cause this was, I mean, what, 75% of this run was pretty much me just going off the top of my head. Obviously, a lot of it was repeatable stuff, but like, There's a few areas that I could clean up for sure. Mainly, dude, I mean, the last session, I 100% should not have played. Like, my ZGs, not to say that I'm going to be perfect from now on out, because these are still really tight runs at the moment. But my ZGs were not great. I wasted an hour of that run completely. Just getting 0 XP. And, like, I knew that my practice wasn't great going into it. Like, I was, like, 50-50 on the runs, which is not a great success rate. Sure, we had some really unfortunate events happen, like a cub ran across underneath the bridge to go grab more tigers, and then we had an incident where the crocodiles were running around, but for some reason the tigers were sticky, and so like they were split pulled on me. Really odd. But yeah, that session, even just going into it that day, I was not feeling 100%, so I should not have done it. I feel like I mean, it makes sense, but I can't get out of the tree as fast as human. I feel like I'm like wedged in there. See how fucking tight my mana is, though? Yo, that was a bad lag. That might screw me a little bit. That lagged me so my slow fall was delayed. Haha, we got it burning. Beautiful. Holy tits. Holy tits. Too bad they're not like insanely grouped right now though. They might, dude, they might be. Dude, they are. It's not even a might, they are. They fucking really are. Had a brain fart there for a second. Let me not throw this run, Jesus. Forgot my damn rank 1 Blizzard keybind was. I didn't fire blast there because I'm an idiot. Dude, this is a blessed run. Holy shit. Knock on wood. They just knocked on my desk. Impossible to jinx it now. This would be the run that like somehow randomly goes bad. It's like you're about to do like some world record type speedrun shit and then boom, you get hit with some bull crap. No, I did practice a little bit for sure, but I was mainly just letting. It was mainly because I tilted. Like, I'm sorry, but I tilted so hard after my last session, and it was mainly just frustration because of myself. Like, I knew I wasn't prepped. I forced it, and then like this is honestly really hard. And then I had some unfortunate events happen during the runs. But realistically, it's only myself to blame. So what I did was just kind of took advantage of the rested XP for the remaining days I had. So this will be 15 days played, just under. I think I'm at 14 actually. Um, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to make. I wasted an hour, so I tried to gain back at least like 30 minutes of rested. Kind of where I was at. Dude, this is like gonna be a 12-minute run. We're at 11 right now. Honestly, I don't really like my positioning right now, so I'm gonna kill him on the bridge. Is it good? Okay. I thought for some reason my stepping was off. It is a little bit, so I actually might rank for. Yeah, I'm just gonna max rank this just in case. Yeah, I might actually have lockout problems for sure. Just for one run. I didn't think they liked where I stand. I am kind of deep down on the bridge right now. Yeah, but they're only 660 or so. Not even worth. Unless I'm like, I guess if I happen to finish, I don't know what the XP is gonna come out to. I haven't calculated it, but if I'm like that close, then obviously I can go do that. Actually, this may not be the smartest idea. I haven't leveled up my wand skill, so I'm not gonna hit shit with it. I thought I killed some out there, or they despawned. Yeah, that was 52. I think the last one was 56, but maybe I'm tripping. Nah, I won't be going for world first 70. I honestly have no idea how to level in TBC. Like I never even did the slave pins, so even though that's like nerfed now, like I never did it to begin with, but I would have probably. Oh yeah, true that. Hey, thank you. I need it. I should probably put this on. Getting out. Honestly, I might just wait because I am pretty fucking certain I'm gonna die to the pat. If I go right now. And we'll wait on this pat too. Yeah, we would have 100% died. Double pat, that would have insta killed me. No, thank you. Nah, this is just a dead era random server. I don't know if I can. Fuck it, we're going. If we die, we die. It's a great attitude to have, right, guys? Let me out. Yeah, you guys will have to remind me if and when we finish this that I need to show you what I customized my practice character to. His gear is honestly so funny. I purely went for gear that looked cool instead of like things that mattered stat wise. I actually kind of chose to do shitty stats because it's kind of better to practice with garbage than anything good, obviously. So he just looks cool, but his gear's so shit. I think I would still do the hardcore on a mage, to be honest, if I play. Obviously, it sucks that I can't do like level. I mean, initially, what my plan was, if I do hardcore, was to degen, and I was gonna just level up because it was gonna be on era still, but we were gonna do the hardcore rule set. Was I was just gonna degen level a bunch of fucking mages and ZF and whatnot because the XP and even Sunken Temple because I would have had times similar to this. On hardcore because obviously we're not on hardcore servers, so I could do those farms. But now that it's gonna be nerfed, it kind of sucks. So I was gonna have like a bunch of mages leveled, and I was gonna just have my tailoring leveled on all of them, and I could do the cloth farm for TBC, and have like the spellfire set right away. I have not played too much TBC, so I'm gonna be a complete noob if I do it. Yeah, I know I can't do ZF and stuff now, but that was my plan before. But I still think I'll play Mage just because it's more of a comfortable pick for me. Even though there's no way I'm going to be able to, like, I'm going to tilt 100% open world leveling. It's going to be so packed. It's salami until today, hopefully. Until hopefully an hour. And then it's now me. So that's the goal at least. And then maybe I'll set it again in the future. Come on, little laddies. I always get so scared right here because of that. It's like if I get clobbered by 2 of them, I just lose my shield. And I have to be careful too, going to tigers. I wish Z-access stuff was not a thing. Like where these fishes can be 10 miles underneath me and whack my ass. That's so stupid. Same with like towers. I feel like you could like do a lot more tower quests if that was not a thing. These motherfuckers just running through the wall. You see those crocs that just run straight through the wall? Yo, what up, coach? What up, what up? Yeah, we getting close. Fuck, I really don't wanna. I don't wanna Nova there. It makes it so bad later. I'm gonna mage armor later. And I got a rainy one. God, I hate the rainy ZGs. You can't see a single fucking thing. Feel like I got cataracts. A blind dog out here. Oh, you bitch. Good, let's start this sequence again. Although I'm probably gonna cancel this one early. Dude, you can't see. Like, I hate this, actually. I feel so lost. I wish there was an option to get rid of rain. Like in settings. I'm low-key gonna cancel this one early so I can get them actually lined up better. Really? I need to do that. Because I hate this shit. Like, because it's not even just rain. There's like a little foggy cloud in there too. A little bit extra. Hey, a little bit helps. I'm gonna have to look for that after. I'll take whatever I can get. Dude, we're loving the fire blast. Sheesh. I'm gonna double up here. Once he gets slowed, I'll double up. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, at least he got slowed. A little bit ugly of a stack at the moment, though. Yeah, this just foggy rain makes me feel like I'm tripping the whole time. Like, I'm actually, like, really spazzing out, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little too much for my brain. I got too many other things going on. I'm stressed. I'm calling it. Next Fire Blast is a clear cast. I'm calling it right now. Watch this shit. Watch and learn, baby. I'm a liar. Okay, it was close enough though. Close enough. It wasn't the fire blast. I could sense it coming though, you know? It was the it was a blizzard. Give me another one right here. Another one. Yo, this was a fast ass run too. Don't jinx it though. We're not done yet. We're at 12 minutes. Just under 12 right now. Nice. We'll just kill it. Hey. I just zone out now. Fuck the looting now. They do. But if I keep them blizzard sled the whole time, they shouldn't get too far away, or get away at all. But they do flee. Still, I think. Honestly, I am not sure how those little fuckers work. I do know they killed me last time though, which caused some of my raging. Gotta wait on these patrols. Hopefully they don't see me here. If they see me, it's over. It's Jova, man. Alright. Poor Narnia, we're running out. Get me out of this bitch. Get me out. Let me live. Oh lordy, that hurt. No crit, no crit, no crit, no crit. Ow! Motherfucker. Yeah, let me in. There you go. I wonder how doable this, like... Okay, so if I did this at 57... Like, I did a way smaller pull that I would think I would do at 57, but, like, if I did this at 57, I wonder if I could pull... I would almost want to not get the Cubs. I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth the hassle. That's the other shit thing is I would want to have a 57 character that I could test this on. But I don't have... I guess I have 54. The only issue is he's on a server that's like... terrible ping for me. It's like 200 ping or something. Because for some reason, when I first started speedrunning, I was playing on an awful server and I thought it was normal. And then I switched to an NA, which kind of worked out well because I went from playing 200 ping to like none. So things felt amazing. Yeah, if you get good at like terrible conditions, it's like the same thing when you have like a terrible PC setup. Or for example, like when I was younger and I played Call of Duty, I used to play on like a 50-inch TV, and then I swapped to a monitor that had like good hertz and whatnot, and it felt so much better. So if you can get good at something like on a terrible setup and then switch to something that's actually good, you feel godlike. Yo, they're way up here. All right, we need the other dude. Where's he at? That's kind of annoying. He's not even here yet. I wonder if that's gonna screw me later. Cause these guys... He might be alright. It's kind of weird that he's not even showing himself yet though. Is this Berserker dead? For some reason my render distance is not available anymore. This might be cooked. I'm kind of scared about the patrols on the way back. I've never had that happen, but this might be bad. I can't go. There he is. I think we're okay, but that's still... I don't know. I don't know enough about ZG to tell if I'm screwed here or not. Come on, Zerky. Put some pep in that step. Just a little bit. I'm not asking for much here. I need the little spyglass or whatever, so you can render in the mobs. Oh, wait. So stressful there always. Don't want my horsey's ankles to get bitten. I've been scared too. Like, I haven't had it happen, but I'm sure it happens honestly a fair amount. There's always one tiger here that runs off to the other pack, and I'm sure you can like clip pull that pack with social aggro and it just becomes a disaster. Like, I know people have said that, and that's why they want you to hug the wall, but yeah, that tiger cub could cause some problems. Yo, he's far. This might suck. I don't know if that was even worth pulling. This and it's a rainy one too, dude. And I didn't fix my ID or my Leatrix. I think this is a curse run. Hopefully not, but this is not looking great. I know I kind of do have to pull every pack for this XP. Unless I just want to zone in and kill one pack, but like that's a far reach for me to get there, you know? Get this freaking rain out of here, man. I'm over it. Want some sunshine. It's already like this in real life right now too. I don't need it in game. Alright, the patrols were not that far along actually. By the way. No. No. Please, Lordy. This might be a disaster. Oh, Lord. That's so bad. You see this? Might be a chalked run, boys. That's why I don't like Novaing there, but obviously we had to after that. Oh, my ass is clenched. I think we're okay. Fuck me, though. I just didn't turn. I need to turn if I'm gonna be greedy like that. I need to turn when the crocs are gonna hit me. Alright, I need to clear cast out the absolute tushy. I'll try and start posting them tonight on YouTube. I guess it depends if anyone was watching, because then they can just like be legit. Remind me after too to just go to my Twitch and I'll demonstrate that it was only 14 days played. Anyway, it's probably easier for them. I forgot the Fire Blaster, but I got blessed anyways. Hell yeah. I hope I didn't cheat any rules, but hey, it won't matter anyways if I go back and do a full fucking 1 to 60 anyways in one session. I really tried not to cheat any rules, so hopefully I didn't. Even at the start of this one, like, it was weird because I logged out and I had res sickness, and then I logged back in and I didn't have res sickness, but I went to Westfall anyways and just farmed birds that are gray for 10, actually it was over 10 minutes, so like I tried to be fair. Yeah, I actually did not think when you logged out and logged back in that res sickness was gone. That's big. K-Super's a beast. Goated hunter. I think K-Super might honestly be the I wonder if anyone is gonna pass K-Super for Goat Hunter. Like, obviously Zorant is like the GOAT too, because he fucking does all the coding shit as well. Like, he just on another level. Like, I love everything that Zorant's made. And it was so actually sick finding, like, before hardcore was out, I feel like there wasn't like a bunch of known add-ons for speedrunning, and I would randomly come across his stuff and I was like, this guy's a legend. Like, literally. Oh yeah, True Fishy, that is very true. He's definitely on his way and set that record. But yeah, I'd come across Zorant's shit and I was like, what, this is insane. And then like it was like actually so sick for me. Yeah, that record's really, really fucking good. Yeah, I was actually talking about it earlier because we were talking about if Horde was better for some stuff. I was like, well, funny enough. Honestly, that would be cool though to have like one person goated on Horde and like competing times, and then one person goated on fucking Alliance, you know? That'll be, guys, that'll be us. I'll be the human mage, you guys all be the gnome mage, and it'll be like a little rivalry there. I feel like all of us though are like really friendly though. I mean, I don't have beef with anyone in the speedrunning community, but like I feel like us mages kind of share a lot of our tech now. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like we're kind of all open to one another. I'm gonna double here so I can get it back. Yeah. Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna roll Horde for mage, but maybe. Dude, that would be cool. Like, even people were talking about doing like a tournament setting for like 1 to 60, but they had it so like instead of making it a full degen session, which is like what it would end up being, doing it so, all right, you log on this day, you all log in at the same time, you're gonna play for 8 hours. At the end of the 8 hours, then you're all gonna log off at the same time, and like then that way it's like a really fair thing, and it's like who's actually better. The problem is, I think if you did that, obviously it's hard not to, like, excluding the potential of griefers, I think you could honestly kind of make it pretty fair besides random lucky drops, but you would have to preset everything for sure, which would be fine. I mean, if you're playing 8 hours and then you get off, then the remaining time of your day, assuming this is like all you're focused on for the moment, could just be you presetting for the next day. It would be really, really cool, hypothetically. I don't think it'll ever happen, but that would be really cool. There would have to be like a lot of money for an event like that, I think, for it to... I don't even think a lot of money, just like someone big to throw up a event like that, and have to be at a good time where there's a fair amount of people watching Classic. Sorry, I'll read the chat in a second. Clearcast, fucker. Yeah, I love my wand right now. Beat this Croc's ass. How fast was that one? A little 14-minuter. Die, bitches. They're kind of healthy, actually. Some of them. Clearcast right now. Right here, right now. My one skill isn't even that bad. I can't hit nothing still though. What is it? It's like 270, 269. Dang. Like, come on, don't make me wait for Evo. I'm not gonna use my Evo here because I need him next run. I thought they now wanted to say they didn't like where I was standing. Yeah, we're not even gonna use the Evo because we're starting a new run in a second. I'd much rather have that. Okay. I see. I see how it is. Alright. No mas. You know what? Maybe, I mean, I'm starting to rethink this whole Noggenfogger thing. I thought... So I think it would be potentially good if I want to do some of the other quests there. I haven't really done Hinterlands quests before, and I wouldn't do Hinterlands quests. Let me rephrase that. Oh, I kind of would. There's like there's ZF quests that go into, or Hinterlands quests that goes into a ZF one. And that maybe has potential, but I don't know. And then I turn it in Blasted Land, so it kind of lines up maybe good. I could. I don't think I will, because I actually don't know what my timer was on it from before, to be honest, but that is a good shout. I feel like I would be fine, but I don't know. I actually don't know what my timer was on it. Yeah, that's a tough thing about doing these logout things, is like, you never know, like... Well, I guess when I was logging on daily to do the runs, I knew what was happening, but between then, I didn't really know. I'm off for what? It's been like 4 days. I got no idea. I think I'm gonna die if I go out right now. I guess I can just do gems. Yeah, I think 1 to 60 is too long of a format. It would have to. That's why I think it would have to be like a big event. Imagine being team 8, 1 of each class, and it's combined team of 8 that counts. That'd be sick. There's so many cool things, but obviously we're fascinated with it because we're like a big part of the speedrun community. So it sounds sick to us, but it's also like I don't know how interested the like public would be for it. I think too, if you do stuff like that, it's kind of a situation where I think splitting up the teams, if you did the 8 thing, I'm assuming that's like what? Are you like just saying you get points for being who hits 60 first, or are you actually grouping? I think you kind of have to split up the teams to make things even, but also it is kind of cool to see like 1 giga team push everything to the limit, so I don't know. Yeah, I think the Makarov stuff is too. I wish I did more, like I did all the low level stuff. I wish I kind of did the hardcore elite crap. Or, no, was it hardcore? No, it's hardcore all-stars. Hardcore elite was a guild, I think. Oh, combined times. Yeah, you'd probably have to balance that out too. Yeah, see, like theory crafting is the most fun. part about this game for me. It's like, I feel like I would have loved it. But you guys, yeah, you guys cooked for real. From what I saw glimpses of it. Yeah, you guys pretty much min-maxed the shit out of that. Which I love to see. So hypothetically, if this run goes smooth, I'm definitely a little bit bummed at myself because if we played even decent last session, we would have been in the 47-hour range. But that's okay. I don't think I did personally. I don't know if anyone else did the calculations. I did not think there was this much time shave in the dungeons to get like this low of a time. Obviously, I think we all knew, okay, if someone does a 1 to 60 again, we're gonna do dungeons. It was just like, who's gonna actually do it? Was the thing. Like, we all kind of knew ZG was in play. I thought LBRS was in play. Maybe it still is. Definitely hard as shit and need to practice a bunch more if that is in the cards. But, yeah, I didn't think the time would be this low. Let's just hope I can finish strong now. Finish strong, and then go on to a new chapter. Tommy has a comment on his re-uploaded that he thought, yeah, I thought it was potentially beatable, but I really had no idea, and it still is. I think if I do a 1 session, even that has potential to be lower. Because like I said, I think there's minimum 3 hours time save here. It's just, did I get 3 hours of rested XP? Like, I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, it's just hard to tell with rested. Really? Yeah, I never really thought about it, to be honest. I'm kind of bad when it comes to, like... Well, I guess to be fair, I don't... I have very limited 1 to 60s until recently. So... I didn't really have a great idea on how the end result was going to be. Okay, I'm going to feather here again. I got them, might as well use them. Ooh, and we got a clean jump there. Now I feel like redoing my 1 to 60. Dude, that's the trap. That's actually a trap, because I wonder, even if I had like a really good run, I think I would have still, like, I don't know, my 1 to 60 run for the 1 session would have to be hella clean for me not to like potentially think about redoing something in the future. But yeah, that's like always the case. It wasn't perfect. Now I gotta redo it. I think for a 1 to 60 though, I don't need perfect, but for like 1 to 10s and stuff like that, I need like damn near perfect. I think 1 to 60, you're bound to have mistakes, like, you know, and redoing based off of like even a 15-minute error is like psychotic. That's a nice group. Yeah, like 1 to 10, 1 to 20, I'll probably shoot for perfection there, but yeah, these 1 to 60s give myself at least an hour leniency in either direction. Guys, it's not raining. Yo, why is this guy being a jackass though? You don't gotta be like that, my guy. I actually don't know what my most prized one is. I think might be Paladin low-key. But my Paladin one's really beatable if that's the one that got beat. Only because you just have to farm, like, not even going off of Westfall Deed. You just have to get a bag for you to beat that time. To be honest, yeah, I don't know. I don't really like, I think Mage and Priest are my least favorite by far 1 to 10s. Which I used to love Mage, but that's when I only played Mage. But Mage just feels so bad 1 to 10, to be honest. It feels so awful. Hunter's pretty fun, but yeah, I haven't really done anything outside of I haven't done any Teldrassil practice. Actually, the Teldrassil practice I had was to help you burning when I was practicing for mob tagging. That was the only time I got reps in as Hunter. It probably is, yeah. I don't know if I honestly like. I should have tried, and I did plan on intending doing Druid and Shaman at some point. I might be hooked on the higher level stuff now, to be honest. I kind of put my effort and my foot down in the 1 to 10s. I think it's time to move on there. Yeah, we'll see though. I don't know how much more speedrunning I got in these, I don't know how much more I got inside me for, like, the fire in terms of, like, super speedrunning. Yo, what up, Tricks? Besides, like, me wanting to do this 1 session. Dude, that guy's a pain in the ass. Prepare your speech. Oh, I didn't prepare nothing. I should have, huh? I think if I prepare something, it's gonna be for a 1 sessioner. My speech will be see me soon or something. This isn't over. Nice. Give me them clear cats. This is like, I don't know, this feels weird. It doesn't feel like I'm actually like getting a record right now, but I know I am. It feels really odd. Also, just, I think it's because of the amount of time I was logged out. Let me glue you in, bitch. Yeah, do you know who I am? Fuck. I almost zoned out and that croc was gonna give it to me. For a first session though, or first session, the hell, how high am I? For first attempts, with a new theory crafted route on the fly. I mean, even regardless of that, even like, I think I'm just pretty content with how this went. Besides me tilting the last session, I was just kind of being a bit of a bitch. I think I'm very content with this, and now this is like a solid 1 to 60 time that I am happy throwing up. I guess it's hard not to be happy with this when it's considered the world record, but I was literally gonna ask for a clear cast, let me finish strong, and it was gonna give it to me. Fuck yeah. I know, dude. Honestly, I think that's what bummed me, though, was that I was like, if I can just beat Tommy's logout abuse one, like I saw it in the sights. And then because I choked so hard this last session due to being an idiot and not kind of just, I was just hoping that for some reason I would figure the run out mid polls. But yeah, I think that's why I was most tilted, is I was like, I'm not beating the 2 days played. Come on, just die. Just die and give it to me. And I think I actually have some more, like, theory crafted ideas, too, for the future run. Let's go! Yeah, but I'm out of gems. That's what the blinking was. Let's go, boys. Let's see what we got. Give me a... I don't even know what you can get from this, to be honest. Give me something good. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you all being here too on this journey, and I'm sorry for logging out for a stupid amount of time at some points. I know it's allowed, but that was genuinely, I swear on everything, that was not my intent, and I would have finished it earlier if I wasn't. Oh, these shoulders literally just reminded me of my other character. You guys prepped to see this? Watch this gnome transmog. I literally went for a full transmog, and then I'll show you what the gear I have on it is too. Dude, honestly, I am thinking I would have to. I might run like a scuffed 1 to 20 at some point just to test, because I low-key almost don't want to do an absent-minded prospector because of traveling time. All right, check this transmog out though. This was my practice character. It's actually so lit. If it wants to load. Look at this guy, dude. Like the Grim Reaper out here. That's actually fire. Alright, now let me show you what this gear consists of, though. You gotta look good to play good, you know? Alright, look at its offhand. It's fucking healing done. I got a Hanzo sword that I threw on. I got spider silk. I think some of the other stuff is actually decent. Like, this realistically is pretty useless, no intellect or spirit, but the weapons are so funny. I wanted, like, this was the only lantern in the auction house. I literally spent all my gold. I had like 200 gold. Oh my god, Nefarian. Just so I could get dripped out. It was like yesterday. But this is who I've been practicing on. But yeah. I actually look badass. I kind of wanted to do like a Crusader enchant instead of the Fiery, but the orbs were too expensive. They were only like 30 or 40 gold. But still, I didn't have that much money. Hey yo, let's go. That feels nice. Just to have it done. Now I don't have to like think about it, and I mean, knock on wood for the future, but like that was clean. I actually feel comfortable with human in that on the bridge now, because we didn't have one incident there where they were bugging out. I think I was just like I think I was too stressed, and when they weren't reacting right away, I was changing my position up too much on this last attempt, and I was just causing myself more pain and issues. Um, and then also, I wasn't sure on how I was gonna use my slow falls, and how also I knew like I was pretty much using 5 light feathers before or slow falls, and then I switched it to 3 now. So maybe I don't actually need Noggin Fogger like I was saying for the future run, but that was gonna be one of my plans. But yeah, human felt good there, and we didn't mess up at all in the kill phases. We had a few sketch moments. Definitely the prior run, we got down to like 2% health or something stupid. Maybe it was 1%. Just getting to the kill phase, which that should be the harder part. Once you get to the kill phase, it should be free, unless you're just getting completely screwed and not getting clear cast, and then the mobs are like getting mixed up too much. But yeah, all in all, not bad, not bad. I am gonna get off here in a moment though, because that was my only attempt or my only plan. But so my plan is, again, I'm traveling the 20th through the 27th, and I'm gonna really consider this, and I'm leaning on doing it. But when I get back, I honestly think I want to go for 1 to 60 attempts in one session, but the one session will also depend on the community. So like we'll do the subathon idea, I think, where I'll start my timer off at 8 hours, so that should be at least a 1 to 22 session. And then each sub will just add time, and then we'll go to 60. Obviously, if for some reason we get more subs and the timers like past 60, if I manage to somehow not kill myself doing that, I'm still getting off after I hit 60. But that's kind of where I'm at in terms of future plans and what I think I want to do, because that'll be like a closing chapter for me in a way. I think with the speedrunning is like I kind of dabbled and threw myself into everything. Obviously, I have mainly focused on 1 to 10, and then have thrown myself into a few 1 to 20 stuff. And now closing chapters should be the 1 to 60, and then a 1 session would be insane. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at for future plans and what I'm thinking. So, yeah, we'll see if I might randomly stream again before my traveling, but if not, I hope you guys all have good holidays. Again, thanks for chilling with me throughout this this little 1 to 60 journey, and yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there, and I hope you guys all take care, and I'll see you when I see you.